Reaching Jaisalmer Fort is a pleasurable trip nowadays. The smooth and unwinding roads of Rajasthan provide it a safe and easy access. Yet there was a time when the enemies of the kingdom found it an arduous task to reach even within the close proximity of the fort. The vast expanse of the Thar deserts around serves as a protective shield to the fort. One of the 9 gems of Emperor Akbar's court once extolled its impenetrability poetically. That implied only a warrior with stone feet, protected by an iron armor, riding a wooden horse, could ever reach Jaisalmer. The protagonist in the story happens to be a living golden fort. One among a few such forts in the world. These are the forts that continue to be inhabited by large sections of population. Glancing at the Jaisalmer fort from a distance gives the viewers a pleasant illusion of watching the golden sand raising its head majestically. According to a popular myth in the region, Lord Krishna, while passing through the Trikut mountain, had foreseen the emergence of a grand massive fort there. This was revealed to the Bhati king Jaisal, a descendant of Lord Krishna clan, by the monk Isal. The monk exhorted the king to fulfill his ancestors' prophecy and initiate the expansion of his kingdom. Ever since its inception in the 11th century, Jaisalmer Fort has seen a number of events shaping the history of the region. While it withstood many invasions by the Mughal invaders, it also stood witness to a large number of Johars, a contemporary self-sacrificing practice in which the women folk willingly jumped into burning fire instead of being made captive to be treated like slaves by the oppressors. According to a proverbial belief, among the well-built forts of Delhi, Agra, Bikaner and Jaisalmer, the Jaisalmer fort was considered to be the best constructed. Unlike the conventional methods of binding and plastering, the stones in the fort are placed one upon the other following the yin-yang technique. The sandstones the fort is made up of lend it a golden glitter under the shining sun. For this attribute, the fort is also called the Golden Fort and Jaisalmer, the Golden City. The Jaisalmer fort houses within an extraordinary maze of a large number of small lanes. They help trap the air among the houses, consequently keeping the temperature of the city considerably low even during scorching hot summer. The clever designing and placement of the doors make the direct access to the king's palace almost impossible. There is only one entrance to the fort. 3 different doors, not visible from the main entrance, have to be passed through before arriving at the king's abode. This accounts for the fact that no invader using sheer power ever succeeded in overpowering the ruling king. The fort consists of 3 walls. The first wall is 15 feet high, while the other 2 are built at a height of 200 and 250 feet respectively. One still comes across the round stones once used in the battles, placed on the walls of the fort. The carvings on the sandstone in the palaces, mansions and residential houses leave the onlookers spellbound. It seems that the 1,000-year-old fort is struggling for its survival. The whole fort has been changed into a big mall and the residential houses into shops and hotels. Every year, about 5 to 6 lakh tourists visit the fort. About 50,000 gallons of water is required to manage the fort every day. The faulty leaking drainage system is making the foundation of the fort weaker day by day. The 3 to 4 times increase in the average rainfall due to environmental changes is proving fatal to the fort. The sand hillock have been replaced by buildings and green trees. The people from the whole world have initiated Save Jaisalmer Fort Drive. But do we ever wonder why we have to put save before everything? Are we deceiving ourselves? We tend to maintain our status quo as long as we are not troubled, but when things cross our limits, we wake up only to put on a new mask of wakefulness upon the older mask of sleepiness. Save this, save that. Do we ever realize that beneath different masks, it is the same face that either saves us or drowns us? Do we propose to save this beautiful earth by changing faces, masks?